Hello, my Tauruses. It's Star with Eyes of the Stars Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me again. So, I'm here again to do your love and general readings for April, the first half of April 2018. So, let's see what we have in store. Nope. All right. This soulmate. The damn soulmate we haven't been able to get rid of, huh? Okay, let's see how it's going there. I hope you guys checked out the bonus video that I did for your finance and career sector for April. And if you haven't, please check that out. Okay, we have honeymoon. Worth waiting for. All right, for those of you waiting for a soulmate, you've been waiting for communication. I feel like you are going to have communication pretty soon, or in the month of April. There may be some heart-to-heart conversations, but let's take a look at the clarifiers and see what they have to say. So, what's with this soulmate? The world reverse. Okay. There's some unfinished business. Yeah, some unfinished business with this soulmate. So, you know, we are in Mercury retrograde, so things might be coming around. You know, people might be coming out of the woodwork. Okay, Five of Wands reverse. So for many of you, the relationship with the soulmate has been strained. You guys, in many cases, haven't been speaking, haven't been talking. And there's been some tension. There might have been some conflict between you. And I feel like that's what's kind of bothering you. So for a lot of you, I don't feel like you really... It's not so much about getting back into a relationship with this person. It's more about just leaving things, like having closure and leaving things in a peaceful place. Okay, for honeymoon, we have the Seven of Swords reverse. For those of you who are in third-party relationships and the other party you feel is your soulmate, and you reconnect, be careful. And I know you guys are out there because I've heard the stories. Be careful, okay, because things might be uncovered. Yeah, Magician reverse. I'm not liking this combination at all. So for some of you, it's you guys, you know, kind of sneaking around with somebody else. For others of you, I feel like you guys are still struggling letting go of a soulmate. Someone you had a very deep connection with. But I feel like this person kind of skipped out on you. Like they just disappeared from one day to the other. And that's that lack of closure that you guys are feeling. It's like, again, like, you know, you don't necessarily want to get back with them, but you just want to know why, what happened, what, you know, what was going through your mind. But I feel like this person just didn't want to face you. They just ghosted you. They just kind of up and left, and you guys are still dealing with this. And I feel like this has been going on for a while because, you know, the World card to me is like, for some of you, I feel like it's been like over a year. Okay, worth waiting for. We have the Seven of Cups reverse. So, yeah, again, I'm getting more and more this feeling that you guys are really just wanting closure. And I feel like there's going to be some clarity here on this matter that was worth waiting for. You needed... Divine timing was at work in your love life. Yeah, look, the Empress. You needed clarity on who you were as a person, how valuable you were, you know, because I feel like this concept wasn't clear to you, of all people. Okay, so this is what the lesson was about with this soulmate in many cases. And it's coming into fruition, this reveal of what happened, and you know, why this person left like this, what was all this conflict about, you know. I feel like things are being revealed to you, even if you don't get to know the details of this relationship and exactly the ins and outs of what occurred after the fact. I feel like things are just becoming clearer to you on a spiritual level, in making you realize what is really valuable in your life and how much you add to a relationship. Because I feel like before there was a need for validation from the soulmate, and you guys are getting in the month of April, or have gotten already to the point where you know exactly how worth it you are. Okay. All right, let's do the Celtic cross and take a deeper look at love and what's happening. So that World card there in reverse, I feel like the cycle is getting ready to end. So for many of you, this cycle, I know it's been, you know, kind of in the works, but I feel like in April, you're going to get the clarity that you need to be able to move on from this, regardless whether it's with this person in your life or without them. But I feel like you guys come out of it stronger. Okay, that was quick. Ooh. We have the Emperor reverse. Some of you could be dealing with an Aries. For others of you, you feel a little bit out of control right now. Or you could have a very domineering and controlling and possessive person in your life. Someone's trying to tell you what to do. What's crossing you is the Death card reverse. Some of you could be dealing with a Scorpio. I feel like the reason you guys feel out of control is because you haven't been able to put this behind you, this relationship. There's a relationship that you have not been able to keep in the past. Nine of Pentacles reverse. You guys are really missing this person. I feel like just when you think, you know, I'm there, I've gotten over it, I feel good about myself, something pulls you back. It's that magnetic attraction that you guys had for each other. Let me just move the camera a bit so you could see the shuffling, because I know how much all of you love the shuffling. It always amazes me when the same people make the same too much shuffling comment over and over again. I get it, you don't like it, but we can either look past it or we can continue to dwell on it and complain about it, but nobody's going to be listening. So, sorry. Okay, Strength. A lot of major arcana. So this is in the past. You just haven't had the courage to just walk away, to just put an end to this memory that you've been holding on to. Okay. You know where you want to be. That's you guys. Queen of Pentacles here. You guys are focusing on yourselves now, though. At least, like, in the sense that you're paying more attention to your family life, your home, even work. You're concentrating more on work, making money. Trying to keep yourself busy, I feel. All right. In the near future, we have the Seven of Pentacles reversed. So there's an end to a waiting period. We'll find out why. If it's that you just give up waiting for this person, or that this person comes back. How you see yourself as the Queen of Swords. So you have gotten some clarity. It's like you know now, okay, this is what's crowning you, and this is how you see yourself. So 2 queens, okay, so you have grown, definitely, as a result of everything. Now I feel like you have your head on straight, for sure, because we're dealing with Earth energy here, and then the Queen of Swords, okay, who sees clearly, thinks logically. Queen of Pentacles thinks logically as well, and all about, you know, responsibility and what's right. Okay, we're not fooling around anymore, right? And people know it, because this is how you're being seen, as the Ace of Swords. It's so you've gained some clarity. And I feel like it reflects, the reason people see this in you is because the way it manifests within you is the confidence that you have. So I really feel like for a lot of you, yeah, maybe on the inside you feel you're still out of control because you haven't let go of this relationship. And it's like, it's more about power. Like, this relationship has power over you that you haven't yet been able to master. But I feel like you guys are getting really close. You have the clarity now. You're seeing things differently. And so this is being reflected. Look, this is you right now, right? So maybe on the inside you feel a little bit like, yeah, you can improve some in some areas, but you're still a queen, you know, whether you're a man or a woman. I mean, you know what I mean. What you were lacking before was exactly confidence. So I feel like that's definitely returning as a result of this newfound truth, this new perspective, this new direction in life. See, this queen is kind of looking toward the past, but still trying to focus, you know, on whatever she has of value around her, right? This queen is looking toward the future. So yeah, they're both queen. It's a bit of a conflict in that sense, I feel. So yeah, you are doing things to move forward and to move past certain things and change your mindset, change your ways of thinking. But I feel like that element of the past is still lingering. So, okay, hopes or fears. Yeah, you're afraid of stagnancy. You're afraid you're going to just stay where you are. And right now, your focus is on moving forward, right? Overall outcome. Five of Cups. Okay. Not a card I'd like to see, but all right. Bottom of the deck, we have the Eight of Swords reversed. So yes. Oh, wow. 10 of Swords reversed right under it. Interesting. Because mentally we have gotten past, or we will be getting past things that have been thoughts, things, people that have been holding us back mentally because they betrayed us, and it was hard for us to accept. It was a hard pill to swallow. But emotionally, it may have left us a bit jaded, pessimistic about love. There's still some healing, but there's always healing to do, right? But I feel like, yeah, we definitely are moving forward this month. Okay, we're giving up on something finally, a love relationship that was not serving us. Okay, so let's clarify. Definitely this Emperor reverse. What is this? Emperor reverse. Judgment reverse. So for some of you, I feel like there's a sense that this person didn't really understand you, and there's nothing you can do about it. I feel like you guys are going through a process where you're rethinking, the whole relationship, all the interaction that you had, and you're kind of like playing this Monday morning, what's it called? Monday morning quarterback or something? Whatever. Put a comment in there and let me know what the hell that's called, because I forget. Anyway, so it's like you're kind of going through this process where you're saying to yourself, well, if only I had done this, or if only I had said that, things would be different. And I really feel like you guys are being very hard on yourselves, like blaming yourselves for the way this relationship went. But I just don't, I mean, obviously you guys played a part in it. I'm not saying that, there is no responsibility on you. Of course there is. But you also have to remember how the other person behaved and all the things that they did. So it's just not fair to you to be kind of second guessing yourself or judging yourself harshly because of, maybe letting this go for too long, or not demanding respect from people also is what I feel. Allowing someone to have so much power over you to where, your self-confidence is hurt. Four of Swords reverse. So I feel like you guys had a good amount of time to reflect upon this. And now it's time to take action with what you've learned, the lessons that you learned through this. You guys are feeling restless, like you want to move past this, and you don't know why you can't just close this chapter in your life. This person keeps popping back up into your mind, into your head. What is this Death card here crossing you? Death reverse. Crossing Taurus for the first half of April 2018. What is going on with Taurus? Oh, wow. Yeah. Two of Cups. You're having trouble putting that relationship behind you. Nine of Pentacles reverse. I feel like sometimes, and watch out for this, okay? Just because it just may be, sometimes you're in a more vulnerable state because you're feeling just lonely overall. And so you think you're missing that one person, but it's not always necessarily that one person. Sometimes it's just a person. Like you're missing a relationship. You want to be in a relationship, not necessarily with that person. So there is a difference. Just sometimes you kind of have to catch yourself and bring yourself back to when you were with the person and say, okay, do I want to be in that position again? Or do I just want to be in a relationship where I feel loved and cared for, and, like someone is enjoying my company and I'm enjoying theirs? Okay. Eight of Cups reverse. So the foundation is you don't want to be lonely. You don't want to be alone. And so that's what's keeping, it's like you're afraid to put this to a final end and kind of put it out there in the universe. Yes, this is over because I said so. You know, you don't want to say that because then you feel like you've really lost something. But I feel like whatever has been lost, you know, in quotations, has already been gone. It's just you haven't yet completely released them from your mind, from your heart. Let me see what the Queen of Pentacles is about. This is what is crowning you, Queen of Pentacles. The Chariot reverse. Uh-oh. Sorry, I made a mess here. Four of Pentacles. Okay, yeah. See, again, every time, you know, with tarot, one card can have really like 1,000 meanings because it's really depending on what it is that kind of calls your attention. So I kept saying this queen is kind of looking toward the past. And I feel like, you know, she's really focused on this one pentacle that she really values. You know, you guys are still focused on that one person that you just had to have, right? You haven't been able to move on with the Chariot reverse here. And the Four of Pentacles I see as sort of stubbornness on your part. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. And it may not be, you know, something, obviously, not something that you can control. It's just, sometimes it's just an inability to accept something for just what it is, what it was. Okay. Near future, we have Seven of Pentacles reverse. Okay. The Universe reverse. Which is the World. Strength reverse. Okay. Death. I feel like, again, the message here is that this month, you guys are going to let go of that anticipation, you know, that thinking that someone's going to come back. Because I feel like you guys are going to realize that this is really only holding you back and taking strength away from you. Okay? And so that cycle that you had trouble, you know, it was one of your weaknesses, right, is putting a close to that cycle with this soulmate. I feel like it's coming to an end for most of you. Yeah. All right, let me see why you guys are seeing yourselves as the Queen of Swords. Okay. Ten of Pentacles reverse. I feel for a lot of you, you guys have decided you don't want any more committed relationships. Like you're afraid of getting hurt. And you're just going to focus on making money. Because emotionally, you've really been scarred by this experience. and it's made you a little bit kind of jaded. And so now you don't want that long-term thing. You don't want commitment. You just want to take it easy. Okay, we have the Emperor reverse. You don't want to be in that position where you are in a long-term, or somebody that you see as a long-term partner, and feel completely powerless in that relationship. So now you're just going to think about things from a more logical standpoint. How others see you is the Ace of Swords. This could be a partner. Three of Wands. Yeah, I feel like others have kind of noticed in you that you're a little bit more decisive about what you expect, your expectations from people, and just in life in general. I feel like you're coming across as a lot more confident in that sense, as far as like, now you know what you want, where you're going, or at least that's the face that you're putting forth. Okay, let me see what this Five of Cups is about in the overall outcome. Prince of Cups. Some of you are dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. There may be a love offer that is turned down. Or if you're dealing with, there, like I said, there may be a love offer that is turned down and that causes the disappointment. Or for those of you dealing with a soulmate, or I'm sorry, with a water sign, I feel like this water sign may be causing disappointment. Just in general. Three of Pentacles reverse. Again, I do get strongly a love offer being turned down, causing some disappointment. Okay, here you guys are. The Hierophant. Again, I'm going to say, I'm getting the message again. For those of you who are already in a relationship and you feel like the soulmate is not the person that you're with, but somebody else. Okay, it's a third party. Again, I'm going to say be careful, because I see, you know, this Three of Pentacles reverse with the Hierophant to me is like, it can be a third party relationship, an affair, outside of a marriage, possibly with a water sign that causes disappointment. Okay, so maybe disappointment to your other partner. That is a possibility. For others of you, I feel like there's going to be an offer from a water sign to have an affair, and I feel like the offer may be turned down. Like you guys are going to turn the offer down, or you're going to make an offer to someone that will be turned down, and that will cause disappointment. But that's the air of the energy, is like a disappointing energy as a result of a love offer. That is what I'm getting. But I do feel like you guys are moving on, because you're just tired of waiting. It's like you get your clarity back enough to see that this is not how you want to live. Okay, so that's what I'm getting. Let me know if that resonates. Okay, let's move on to your general reading. And I'm going to say general because since I did finance concentrated readings for April already, I'm just going to say general and see what the cards want to say. All right. Eight of Wands reverse. Oh, another one had flipped. Ooh, okay. Ten of Pentacles reverse. I feel like for those of you who have, if you're a business owner, I feel like business might be a little bit slow in the beginning of April or the first half of April. For some of you who are in committed relationships, I feel there might be a communication breakdown. Maybe you're not talking to your partner. Okay. Queen of Swords. Some of you are gaining clarity or coming up with an idea that will take you out of a difficult financial situation in the first half of April. Or you get some sort of communication that before you were waiting for and weren't receiving, causing you some financial difficulty or something of that nature. But then you receive that communication. Oops. Okay. Ten of Cups reverse. Definitely there's a family vibe here. I feel like there may have been something that wasn't said within a family, like something that was being hidden, or it was maybe just a secret related to money. There's some sort of loss here with family money that's causing a lot of issues, you know, within a family dynamic. For others of you, I feel this family situation, you may have been having some family problems, just issues in general, money-wise, you know, and otherwise, that have been going on for quite a while. And I feel now you're taking a different approach. Now you're, you know, being a little bit more calculating to try to change this dynamic. You know, being an earth sign, Taurus is a fixed sign, so we're very set in our ways and we can be a little bit stubborn. And I feel like you guys coming out here as the Queen of Swords is kind of lightening up the energy. It's a little more fairness. Magician reverse. Yeah. I feel like there's a secret here within a family dynamic that is causing major issues. And I feel like it's related to money. You know, maybe there was a loss, a financial loss that someone's been trying to keep a secret. But this secret is getting ready to come out. Okay, yeah, see? Eight of Pentacles reverse. So again, financial loss. Someone lost their job and they didn't want to tell their family, or they just lost a lot of money. It could have been through bad business dealings, gambling. Carelessness is what I'm getting. Yeah. Just bad investments. as well. But things will get better. I feel like there will be a new beginning. Okay, so we have here 10 of Cups is in the reverse, and here we're starting again with the Ace of Cups. So, you know, things will get better. Here's the 10 of Swords reverse. So getting out of that difficult period, seeing the future again ahead of you. You're, you know, picking up the pieces. Yeah, it's going to be okay, I feel, but there's something coming out. There's a secret. If you guys are hiding it, you better go and tell before it gets out. All right, let's see. 8 of Wands reverse. 2 cards. 3 of Pentacles reverse. And the Star. Again, I'm getting there was a financial loss or a loss of employment, and somebody was just hoping that they can fix the situation before, you know, having to say anything. It's kind of like you kind of wanted to say, oh, I lost my job, but I'm starting a new one on Monday, and that might not work out. For others of you, there was a loss that you didn't want to talk about because you needed to come to terms with it before you could, you know, vocalize it. What is this 8 of Pentacles reverse about? Six of Pentacles reverse. Again, a loss of money. Family money. It's not just your money, it's family money. This could be like someone is, or something like someone didn't deduct enough from their income, and now, you know, people are doing their taxes, and all of a sudden, like, oh shit, I have this big tax bill, and it's all whatever, your husband's fault or your wife's fault or whoever. And somebody comes and sheds light on that. For others of you, it could be like somebody tried to cheat the system, and now you find out that you can't, or you'll get caught, something like that. Prince of Wands reverse. Some of you could be dealing with a fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Impulsive choices here leading to some kind of loss. Financial loss. Not some kind of loss, it's financial loss. Queen of Swords. Hangman reverse. So becoming enlightened. I feel the Queen of Swords can also be like a counselor, an accountant, a lawyer, a judge, someone who brings logic, truth to the matter, and brings enlightenment. So clues you in on what's going on. Eight of Cups. I feel what this is saying is that there's a need here. Yeah, you know, we have these emotions surrounding the situation, but what we need to focus on is the logical part of it. How do we get out of this? How do we fix this? It's like we need to leave the emotion aside, otherwise it will cloud our judgment. So let's focus on fixing the issue first, and then we'll deal with the how could you do this conversations, you know. Okay, so the Ten of Cups reverse. So the unhappiness, emotional unhappiness, or unhappiness within a family is due to some lies. Or again, like I said in the beginning of the reading, somebody wasn't telling the truth or wasn't telling, you know, was like omitting facts, which is lying. So this could have been you, or this is somebody in your family or around you, and you're going to be affected by this. I hope this is not me. Okay, so Ten of Pentacles is clarifying the Ten of Cups reverse. So it's definitely due to family money, which we knew already because the Ten of Pentacles is here. All right, the Magician reverse. I'm looking for some oracle cards that are specific to more of like the material realm or earthly matters, you know what I mean? Like not as, I don't even know if they exist because I've never seen cards that are more geared toward that as opposed to, you know, more spiritual. But if anybody out there knows of any and you can suggest some, please send me an email or leave me a comment or something. Okay, Magician reverse is clarified by the Princess of Swords. Well, whatever it is revealed. There is clarity on this matter. So it's not going to be pleasant, but at least you know you're going to find out about whatever this is. Five of Swords reverse. Okay. So once you find out, I feel like, yeah, you guys, you're just going to focus on fixing the issue. And I feel like you're going to put the conflict behind you fairly quickly. But this is definitely a problem that needs to be fixed because there is a potential loss of finance here. Loss of money. Okay. So bottom of this deck, we have the Wheel of Fortune. So things are changing, you know. I feel like you guys are be okay. It's just, it's going to freak you out, you know, because Tauruses are all about the money. We're very sensitive about those topics. Don't mess with our money. So just a heads up to you guys. I'm going to pull an Archangel Oracle card just to see what advice we have for you with regards to this matter. Life review. Take inventory of your life and resolve to change or heal anything that is unbalanced. Okay, yeah, so financial issues need to be reviewed and there needs to be a change here to fix whatever is wrong because there's going to be an issue with regards to your finances. I feel for a lot of you it has to do with like your taxes or something. Maybe something was being done improperly. Maybe you were supposed to pay quarterly taxes and somebody forgot or something of that matter. Okay, so I hope this helped you guys and I hope you enjoyed listening. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram at Eyes of the Stars Tarot. And as always, if you're interested in a private reading, you can email me at eyesofthestarstarot@gmail.com. Thank you so much, guys. I'll see you soon.